Hi everyone, my name is Bin Shafi. I'm an immigration consultant here in Canada, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about study permit refusals. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel for more information and news like this. Or if you want to support your girl, make sure you check out my Buy Me Coffee in my link below or support my social media accounts. If you want to check out my Buy Me Coffee account, I have a membership there that I have just posted up, which is just $2 a month. And I will be posting up tips, news, and the most recent updates from IRCC, and also interpreted those new updates. Or if you want, you can just donate to my channel to support me and my channel. For anyone who wants to study in Canada longer than 6 months, generally, if you're not exempted with certain conditions, you will most likely require a study permit to study in Canada. However, your study permit could also be refused. Many of the visa required countries are actually under more scrutiny when it comes to study permit applications. And for this reason, it is highly recommended for individuals when they're submitting a study permit to make sure it is a very well written and created application to present it to the officer who is making the decision. This is why we highly recommend that for students to make sure when they are creating and putting together their study permit application to make sure it is well written and well thought out and well done. If you just send in a study permit application that is not well done, then it could lead to refusal, or if you haven't done it correctly or you don't provide the right information or withhold information, then that could lead to bigger issues. But before we get there, let's talk about some of the reasons why a person can even be rejected. So there are several reasons for study permit refusals. And some of the top ones are your study plan, your lack of history, your lack of travel history, your lack of finance, your lack of family ties in your home country, your lack of employment prospects in your home country and current employment situation, and your personal assets. Now, these aren't the only reasons, but they could be some of the reasons contributing to a refusal. Generally, when an officer wants to refuse an application, they will provide a piece of paper or a document that states the reason why they have rejected it. However, when they reject someone, they will also have a reasoning out. Now, that is usually in something called a case note, where they will provide more detailed reasons of why an individual was rejected. But that case note or those notes will not be in your refusal package. Those are generally required for you to actually request it from Immigration, Refugee, Citizenship Canada. For anyone who is thinking about reapplying for a study permit, it is generally a good idea to get a hold of those notes to see what the officer was thinking when they refused them. So maybe in your future study permits, you could address those. Now you have to keep in mind, if you're actually thinking about reapplying, you should not be thinking about submitting the same application again and hoping for a different result. You should be looking to address those issues that the officer had and to make sure it is better and that your situations have changed or they've improved when you're going forward. However, if you think your study permit was well done, well thought out, well put together, then you have the option of going forward with a judicial review for your study permit. Now, if that is only when you think that your study permit was complete and it was a great application and you have met all the eligibilities for the study permit and you are shocked to find that you were refused. Now, if you do want to go through the judicial review route, there is a very limited amount of time for you to apply for it. That is why it is recommended that when you receive that refusal, you should contact an immigration lawyer right away. Now, please keep in mind, immigration consultants and paralegals cannot do a judicial review, and it is only immigration lawyers who can take this forward because it will be going to the federal court. Generally, it is, like I mentioned, a very good idea to contact the lawyers right away, or a lawyer, immigration lawyer that specializes in judicial review, right away when you receive that refusal. Now, if that is not the route you want to take and you want to reapply, it is a good idea to also speak with someone who is well versed in reapplying for study permits. Now, immigration consultants can assist with that as well, along with immigration lawyers. That's it for this video. And for now, guys, if you enjoyed content like this, please again make sure you subscribe and follow my channel. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave it in the comments, and I'm sure I will be able to make more videos to address those questions.